You're ready to learn about upgrades.
Hello and welcome to Gamereactor Live. I'm Lee West and I'm here with Nick Holmberg and we're going to talk about Skylanders today. And we're going to talk about Skylanders Trap Team, which is the new one. Yeah. Skylanders, if you don't know, is this, you can see all the toys on our table, is kind of like the old trading cards, but with plastic miniature figures. Yeah. And all these characters do include the save game. Yeah. So they use near field communication, so you actually can, save your data, and you can use them across the different devices. So if you play on a Wii U or on Xbox or PlayStation, you can actually transfer between the different formats.
It's a thing we talk a lot about in the industry, and one of the few things that actually has cross-play in that way with it.
Exactly.
Like if you have an Xbox and I have a PlayStation, I can use my figures in your game. It's really cool.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, that's, if you could hear it, I'm not quite sure you could, but that's our sheep creep we have trapped in here. That's a new feature in Skylanders Trap Team. I think a lot of people actually think it's cool. I think since 2011 they have sold for $2 billion of this.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. 4 Skylanders games, actually 8 if we count the handheld mini versions. So that wasn't anything like the full game, kind of spin-offs really. But this time Skylanders Trap Team is also out on iPad.
Which is really cool.
That's insanely cool, actually.
Yeah.
Basically because it's not a crappy mini game.
It is the same game.
It is, yeah. Of course, you'll get much better graphical fidelity on the PlayStation 4 compared to an iPad.
But that's also, if you have like the Wii version or the PS3 version, you won't have the graphics you have on PS4 either.
You get another portal as well.
Yeah.
I think, let's start by talking a bit about the iPad version. Yeah. You have the normal portal over here. That's the one with sound in. So whenever you trap a villain or boss, they will make sounds during the game.
Or if you don't do something for a while, like you just...
Exactly, they're going like, hey, please use me. Yeah. That feature isn't on this portal for the iPad.
I'm assuming that's because it uses battery.
Exactly, and I think there's another reason as well, because I think this is pretty cool. If you hate touch, you can see here. You've got a joypad.
Yeah.
Woohoo! And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be really happy with that feature. It's Bluetooth. It only works with Skylanders, so no MFI compatibility. It's not compatible with any of the MFI games, but only Skylanders. It's Bluetooth, and let's start up the game on iPad. Whenever you connect the joypad, all the touchscreen buttons disappear. Okay. So I think that's a cool feature as well.
So it says you have connected a controller, you don't need this now.
Exactly.
That's pretty smart.
And if you don't have a portal or anything like that, you can play with 2 digital Skylanders.
Okay, so you can download the game without buying the portal.
Exactly, and you can actually download the game for free.
Oh.
But then you buy, they've got 3 packages where you buy parts of the game. But if you buy the portal, which is priced at the same as the PS4 version and stuff like that, you get the joypad, you get 2 of these little guys. And it opens up all the extra parts of the game, so you don't have to pay for anything. That's cool.
It's a pretty good deal buying the portal then, because like instead of spending money on just buying the levels, if you buy the portal, you get the levels in that price.
Exactly. I'm just going to turn my portal on. I'm going to, because I think a lot of people will ask about this as well.
Yeah, so all this is new figures, except you brought an old one to see.
I bought an old one, trigger happy.
And just to be clear, all old Skylanders figures work in the new game, right? So if I have one that was back from the original game, I can use that.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to go into this.
I guess the only thing that will happen if you keep buying this is you'll have like a pile of portals from the old games.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I hear.
Because you can use the
saying.
figures,
Yeah.
but then But I think it makes a lot of sense, like with this generation or like this new one this year, that now there's an iPad version and we have a PS4, Xbox One version. So if you played on PS3 or Wii or something and then for a new machine, you know, then it's not just a portal for the new game. It's also for the new machine.
Yeah. Place one of the Skylanders on the portal, it says here. So I'm going to do that, and that's my trigger happy.
Let me just hear another thing. Right now you're playing off a iPad mini.
Yes.
But it works with the different iPads, the normal big one as well.
It does, yeah. If we can get a bit of the screen here, the iPad screen.
It's the same portal, like it fits in the side with the, or is this like an iPad mini portal and then there's a bigger iPad portal?
It's the same portal.
Okay.
So as you can see, this is pretty close to actually the normal game.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite amazing. Let's see.
So, where do you keep your trophies? You know a tank troll buys trophies. It smells too, but mostly trophies.
This is one of the later parts of the game that you open up. Let's see if I can actually enter this one. Yeah, I can. I like this one. I'm not sure if the viewers can hear it, but the music just turned into 8-bit music. And then you've got a classic platforming game here. Oh.
One thing I also noticed playing, I played this new one for a couple of hours only, but how quick, like here now you die, how quickly you're back in the game. There's not a lot of waiting if something goes wrong.
That's true. I just wanted to show a bit of this.
Yeah, that's cool.
But as you can see, it's basically the normal game. And whenever you place another Skylander on here, yeah, he will start up. There's one thing though, the app is 1.3 gigabyte. That's pretty hefty. But it can end up being about 8 gigabyte.
Okay.
So it is the full game, and
but I'm sure it's more than 8 gigabytes on the PS4, so
it
sort of makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Everything, you know, the normal expansion packs are compatible with this one. So in case you're buying, like, I can just show you guys this expansion. This is an expansion.
So this is new levels.
Yes, exactly. The Nightmare Express is basically more challenges, a new part of the world, and I do think it took me about an hour to complete. Of course, there are a lot of secrets in there, and we're getting to how you unlock some of these, because that's where the whole ka-ching thing comes in. But I think it's a pretty cool idea to have some of expansions, the expansions coming out here. On iPad, you'll just download that bit you're needing, you know, for the game.
Okay.
As you progress. The same goes for if you want to play it in. At least I know there's Danish and English in here because I tested that. But I'm quite sure there's German, etc.
Yeah, all the languages.
Yeah.
It makes sense because this is sort of the game. Even though like we're sitting here and I think we're both enjoying this. It is a game that's targeted for kids, so you sort of need the localization with all the different voices.
Yeah, but I enjoy this game. I've spent so many hours on it, and it's pretty crazy, really. But it makes me think of the old Wii games and some of the fun platformers, you know, where there's a lot of colors, a lot of humor, and a lot of collectibles and secrets and stuff like that.
I think there's a sort of Diablo thing to it as well, with having the figures and all that.
And collecting hats in the game that improves your stats.
We'll see that later. I got a helmet very early on for my figure in the game, and that is sort of cool. And I could see like, I sort of think it would be cool if when I play the next of those games just like this that I would have the figures in real life. You know, sometimes we buy collector's editions.
Exactly.
I mean, we just had Assassin's Creed yesterday.
You have the collector's
and we're
stuff
giving away,
anyway.
you know, collector's edition with figures of the guy in the game, and it's like, here you have it, and you can actually use it and have the save on it, and I can go home to you and put my figure there and continue with that, and that's really cool.
It is cool. I really like that. Let's take a look here. I can see, if I want to get in here, I need a trap master of the tech. I think actually, do we have one of the trap masters of that tech?
I don't know, that's
no,
Skull, I don't know what that means. I have 3.
I've got it at home.
Okay.
It doesn't help us here. I'm sure this one
actually, I'll just show, because in the PS4 version, you got this big poster with everything. So now that we're sitting here, like, oh, we're missing the master of the. Yeah. There is. You get like 5 figures with the, or the X, no, like 2 or 3 with the, like when you buy the game.
Oh, you get 3.
And they.
That's a lie.
You're a little bit ways off of getting all of them. So.
Yeah. And of course, that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
That you want to be tempted, or they want to tempt you into buying a lot of these guys.
And it's really smart that they put in a poster with the game where it's like, look at all these ones you don't have.
Exactly. As you can see here, can we get the screen back again? We've got quite simple puzzle elements. In this case, I needed to take the bomb to open this gate. And of course, you collect coins to upgrade your guys as well, to train them. If you've got, like, let's say you played with Trigger Happy, that's this guy, in the old games, and he's like level 20 now, which is the max, you can actually choose to reset your character and delete the save game, so you start all over again.
There's another thing that I noticed with that is, there's kids in my family who are big Skylanders fans, and some figures are hard to get, and they've bought a couple of ones used, and then, you know, they don't have to continue on some other person's save. They can say, exactly. I want to start over with my figure, so you can do that as well if you, or if we make a trade or something, you can start over.
Well, I'm just going to go a little bit further with this one. Go, go, go.
Skylanders and the life element are stronger in this zone.
So you can see it's simple, well, it's basically simple dungeon crawling, I would say. Quite enjoyable, and of course, with the different characters comes different powers and stuff like that. I do think that you're actually able to complete the game without buying a gazillion figures, but if you want to get all the secret stages and stuff like that, of course you do need.
And also they play differently.
They do.
So it's a good way of you know, getting variation that way. The one I got had one of the Trap Masters in, and I got 2 other ones, and they play very, very differently.
They do, and as soon as you upgrade your characters, like this one, I've upgraded him, so he's got this kind of Gatling gun, which I think is pretty awesome. And you can see he's actually wearing a trinket here on his back. That improves, I think, his crit rating.
And that's another thing you find in the game.
Exactly. And there's like, I think I counted, there was like 250 hats or something to collect, so it's pretty insane.
The only thing we're missing is that then that hat would disappear in a figure in real life. And you got it.
Well, I think basically, if you're interested in the iPad version, well, you can see it's the full game, and we don't really need to show. Oh, well, I can just show you if I turn off my controller here. Oh, let's see.
I guess if you're sitting in the car and don't feel like you can put down the portal and the controller in that way, you can actually play it without.
Yeah, exactly. And as you can see here, now we've got touch all of a sudden on this one instead. So it's pretty seamless. Yeah. It's really well implemented.
And it's the same figures for all these, like for iPad, for Xbox, for PlayStation.
Exactly. Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember back to when, you know, when I was a kid and, you know, someone had a Sega and someone had a Nintendo and they'll all be like, oh, I have this and this is better. I think maybe we'll have less of a fanboy war in 20 years when all these kids grow up, because they all just played Skylanders and could, you know, there's not that, I want to play on my Nintendo. You just bring your figure and you can play.
Hopefully, because maybe then people could start talking about the games
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
I mean, that would be awesome.
Maybe it's just going to be like, no, I have the figure that's cooler than yours instead.
Oh, no. Yeah. Should we take a look at
let's jump into the
PS4 version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe actually, I think we should start by showing. We've just played with your character on the iPad, and if we put that on the portal for the PS4,
yeah, let's do that.
He actually pops right in there. And
I could mention while we're waiting a bit that these little totems, they are also used. They're used in game to collect mini bosses.
Yeah.
And you can use those for a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
Whenever you can try and summon the sheep.
Yeah.
On
So
the screen
the first one you catch in the game is a sheep.
Sheep creep.
Yeah. And I think it's really funny when you see it. It's like, oh, it's just a sheep, and then all of a sudden something happens. Press a button here, and it has cannons. And
as you can see, the purple, just where we're basically covering it a bit. That's the timer.
Yeah.
We're early in the game, so it probably doesn't count down. But normally you won't have them for a lot of time. And whenever you're close to dying with one of the characters, you can give them a rest. If he dies, you need to replace him with another Skylander. But you should just juggle between the two you have.
And it's pretty simple. It's just L2 and you can switch back and forth.
Exactly. These totems only hold one character, a totem.
Yeah.
So if you collect two of this element, for example...
I just had that actually when I played earlier today.
They will ask you, please pick me, pick me.
Which one do you want?
And you need to decide.
And then it releases the other one?
As far as I remember, it's placed in the middle of the academy.
Okay.
So you can go and switch them there.
And I think
but you can only take one with you.
I think it's really cool. It's not only is it, you know, we are using these figures now. As you can see, like we have the hat you chose and all that on the character. So it is everything that he was in your game, and it's pretty quick to get him over here.
It is.
All right, I'll put on the one that I was playing with before. This is one of the characters that comes with the base game, Snapshot.
Yeah, Lausen is saying Trigger Happy is pretty cool. I absolutely adore this little guy.
He is pretty cool.
I mean, the voiceover in this game is amazing.
Yes.
In case any of you are wondering, we've got people like Troy Baker, actually, you know, the Joel guy from The Last of Us.
Yeah.
He's in the game, not Joel, but Troy Baker.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
So you get a lot of really good voice acting.
You can definitely tell, and just the intro movie that sort of explains the story of this game, and all the cutscenes is really well animated, is well voice acted. You can tell they've spent a lot of time. And now we're playing the English version here, but as you say, it's localized, so it's there in all languages, which is really cool. All right, so I'm a couple of missions into this game, and I think the next thing I need to do is here. As you can see, I also earned a hat and a trinket I have on the back here that boosts my character. I'm going to talk to this guy, and then I move on in the game. And this is the base area that you get to after mission
that's basically your hub.
Yeah, the academy it's called.
There's some secrets in here, like I showed you the 8-bit kind of platforming game, but you get a lot of different kind of genres thrown in here, I think. But the main part is, of course, the whole mini puzzles, fighting enemies, fighting bosses, getting some loot, and then getting back here. Yeah.
So this is chapter 3. There's, 18 or 20 chapters or something like that?
I honestly can't remember.
I think it's something
I know
like
that save game on the iPad here, I think I played 5 hours or something, and then it said I completed 3% of the game, and I was like, oh. Wow. But as far as I understand, you should be able to complete at least the main story in between 12 and 14 hours.
Okay.
So it's just, you know, getting all the secrets, the chests, the hats.
But
stuff
is that
like
not including collecting all the?
That's not
No,
including
that's
that.
just playing through the.
Yeah, exactly.
The story. And it's so cool that like now I pick this Skylander and then he's in the cutscene as well. So if you put a different one on, you would have a different
Exactly.
Skylander in there.
But I think the production values are really good in this game, and I'm quite amazed actually. But I do think it's because a lot of people tend to see this as a children's game.
Yeah.
But I am really enjoying playing this game. On easy and medium, it's definitely a bit too easy.
Yeah.
But if you put it on hard, you'll get a more of a challenge for sure.
Yeah, I as I tend to do, put it on normal because I feel like that's what the developer would want me to play, and then you can always, you know, play on harder later. And yeah, so far it's been very easy, but I think it is more in that way that maybe it's a kids game, that because, you know, and you can see the presentation, maybe it feels that way, but I think there's just like Disney films and, you know, a lot of other things that are made for kids. There's definitely layers here that are cool for adults as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think it's really funny, the whole dialogue.
Yeah, I've had a lot of. I was positively. I played some of the other ones and I've been enjoying playing. You know, babysitting and just hanging out with family. But I was laughing when I was playing this alone and having fun. So that's cool. It's one of those where, as I was saying with some films, where I'm like, oh, can I borrow your kid so I can have an excuse to go see this film? And now with these games as well.
Exactly.
Well, I bought this because you know, the kids, and then it's just, no, let me play it.
Yeah, time for bed. I do think it's nice to see a licensed game and a huge success like this actually being this good.
Yeah.
It has changed, I think, with the last game in the series where Toys for Bob took over, and I think they used to develop the handheld versions, and they took over here, and I think they've added quite a lot of good stuff to the game.
He accidentally locked himself in jail. Hate when that happens.
I do think some gamers will think it's a bit too slow paced.
Yeah.
But then again, if you just want to sit and relax and have a bit of old school platforming fun and explore a bit and find some secrets, I really think
and
it's
I think
enjoyable.
it's all of that is also it is easy, and it is, you know, they're good at explaining what to do. So you know, don't expect Dark Souls where you have to figure out hard bosses and all that.
Exactly.
But you know,
it's pretty obvious what you need to do, but that doesn't mean it isn't enjoyable.
I think it's like playing in that way. Like if you play Diablo on the easy mode as well, that's really easy.
With a bit
as well.
of Spyro the Dragon thrown in.
Yeah. I need to get Spyro now.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah. We're sitting here before the live stream, you know. I've got my collection here, and we're talking about, because I don't have this guy. So we're already sitting there trading, you know, deciding. But
I think
which one
I've actually looked him up.
with.
He's super valuable, so you probably need to give me a lot of figures for that.
He's a bit broken, you know.
No, so and then I was just talking about as like an old.
Should we test him?
Fan. Yeah, maybe we should.
I need to see if he's worth anything. I don't think he is.
But yeah, as you know, the original.
About the name.
And he's so cool. It's like a mini T-Rex with a helicopter on.
Yeah. Nah.
Oh my God.
He can't even fly.
Look at the missiles.
He can't fly.
Look at the missiles.
Nah, he's no good.
Okay, I'll just keep him.
Let me, you know, take him out.
He can't fly.
He can't fly. God damn it.
Oh my God. But yeah, you know, as like being maybe if for adults, like if you're an old, I wasn't actually that old PlayStation fan, but like I like Spyro, and it's like the first Skylander was like Skylanders game was like Spyro's on there. Now it's not anything with Spyro; he's just one of the characters. But I still feel like, oh, I sort of want the Spyro figure.
I do think, however, if we compare to Disney Infinity, we talked about that a bit as well. I do really like the design of the Disney Infinity figures. I think they're so much better looking.
Yeah, but that was actually one of the problems I had with Disney. I didn't like the way they looked.
No, really?
Yeah.
I like that massive finish. You know.
That I liked. Yeah, it was more the design for me that, and maybe it's something I have to get used to. But the way they were it makes sense that they sort of have to have the same style across all the figures, but there were some of them where, because they didn't look like the figures in those films.
Okay.
Yeah,
could be.
But yeah.
But I mean, if and you know that since we've got Pirates of the Caribbean and of course Star Wars coming up, they need to set on a certain kind of.
I do think the newer Marvel ones are pretty cool.
They
fits really good with that, and so I think some of them are cool. But there was a couple of them where I didn't really like it. But maybe it's something getting, if you're a fan of something for a while and then they sort of change the design of it, it's something you have to get used to.
And then we've got, what else? We've got Skylanders, we've got Disney Infinity, Lego Online. They just released an online game. I don't know if you know these minifigures.
No.
Well, just basically the normal minifigs, but they're selling kind of blind bags with these guys in. And this time around, they've got a code included.
That's
since
cool.
they're like a tenth of the price of one of these, it's pretty good value. And then you can use them in the game, of course. And then there's a fourth one.
The Nintendo has their thing.
Oh yeah, the Amiibo coming out. Yeah, that looks gorgeous as well.
Yeah,
they
just
really
like,
good.
Of course you want Mario and Link and all that. I haven't actually checked those like how it works out that much, but
Samus looked amazing.
But and that's the thing where if it's figures you have, I'm not really into this universe yet, and I'm sure I'll get like now I'm beginning to like some of these, but if it's something where you already like Marvel or you like Nintendo figures, and if you get a relationship with some of these, that is so cool to have them in real life and put them in a game as well.
I do think that's one of my problems, or well, my only problem with Skylanders really. That is when I look at this collection, and I think I've got like 15 guys standing on my bookshelf now, and I don't look at them and go like, wow, this is cool. I look at them and think, I should hide these away if I get.
But that's because you don't have that nostalgia feeling as well, because
people
they're actually not any less cool than having.
No, but then again, I do think the design. I'm not too keen on it. I think this one is awesome looking, but some of the other ones look a bit too cheap. It's great. It's a fun game.
Yeah, design is always something like differs what you like. But I will say I was pretty surprised.
A mini T-Rex with a prop on his back. Yep.
Having to wrestle these out of the box was harder than I thought, and they're actually smartly enough feel like they're built for taking a beating. Because if these would break easily, I'm sure they would break for a lot of kids. So it's smart that it's
definitely feels like it. I haven't seen this guy. I just want to see what he does. What is that? That's a fire element. It's probably called something else here, but they've got tons of these elements in the game. And of course, the whole idea, including the totems, is that you buy a gazillion of figures and stuff. And of course, you've got trading cards as well.
Every time you get a figure, you get a card as well.
I don't know if we can get a close-up of this or if... Okay, yeah. So we've got these typical collector's cards. We've got the different stats on. We're also getting the online codes. As far as I understand, it's if you want to play some sort of mini games online on the PC, you can use the portal together with the figure and then drop him into the mini games. But you can also use these codes if you don't have access to a portal.
Alright, so I guess I need to fire these. Oh, but I need to hold it.
You can push it. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, so I need
to... that is a simple puzzle element where you need to sort of find out where to place it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I need to
it's
shoot
probably
it
the
over
other
here
one
first,
that you need,
Shoot it here, and then I'm sure that shit will fly around. Yeah. And then avoid their shots as well.
Yeah.
Oh, see how I predicted where they would put it.
There's actually, I think you should show that later on.
Yeah.
You were playing it really briefly before the live stream. There's kind of a tower defense game hidden in there as well.
Yeah.
I do think it's enjoyable. In the beginning, it's way too easy.
It's sort of
it gets better
sort of yeah, tower defense because you can pick up turrets, and it has like a horde mode feeling as well, which I guess
It's
is part of tower
a
defense.
bit like that. What is it called? I was going to say Infinity Defenders. It's not. It's out on Windows and iOS and Android. But one of these where it's sort of a mix between a dungeon crawler and a tower defense game. Yeah. It's really simple, but it's quite enjoyable.
All right, so here we have that. That should be a figure that if I beat him, I can trap, right? See, and he has his life on the right, and mine on the left. See if I can beat him. He seems to be going fairly well for me here.
That was easy.
Yeah.
And now that should be a boss. So
this is the one problem I had was then it says put in the trap of the air element, and I'm like, what the?
That basically means if I use this one,
yeah, that's the one I need,
have to part with my trolling thunder.
But
guy.
So now I have 5 of them, and I don't have that one. That's the one you have. So whenever you get an that situation, now I'll have to choose don't trap. And if, as you said, you have that one, you would either also have to choose don't trap, or because if you want to trap, you lose the one you already have. So you sort of have to choose how much do I want.
Yeah, you can trap it, and as I said, I think you can pick them later on in the academy again if you had them trapped earlier on. I'm not quite sure about that, so don't tell me.
So I don't need to buy multiple of these, or that would be smart, because then I could have them ready, right?
Exactly, and then you could just switch when you're in the world playing.
So I'll need to go back.
They figured this out, you know.
I need to go back and trap this guy later then, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say don't trap. I still get, as you see, a bounty on him and all that.
Yeah, the thing is, where would you store that many figures? That could be a problem, indeed. Someone's writing, well, I had to buy a big table for everything, but it's maybe too many of them. When I buy a trap team, I think I have to sell some at GameStop, yeah.
They have a lot of used figures.
They do, yeah. And that's basically why I wanted to test Trigger Happy.
It's really cool. Is he from the original game?
Oh, I can't remember, to be honest. The last one was the one with the interchangeable
swap force.
Yeah.
And then we had the original, then Giants, and then swap force.
I know there's one of the new. They've got some kind of mini. These two. Let's see. Can we show these somehow? I'll try and. These two, they are sort of the mini Skylanders, and they're based on a theme as well. And you can actually get Trigger Happy in a smaller version.
Oh, mini game here.
Let's see.
Okay, what am I supposed to do here?
You're supposed to hit that. Just move to.
So like this.
Yeah.
Okay, but I should have gotten the coins if I wanted. So here
Trigger Snappy is in the game this time. I love the names of this. I mean, they're so good. Food Fight, High Five, Fling Kong, Thunderbolt, Frankenstein.
I feel like I need to get my sheep out. He's making so much noise that I need to use him a bit. And very early on, you sort of start out with, now you see it counts down, the purple thing.
Exactly. They're a bit overpowered, these characters, so of course you need to make sure that you can't use them all the time.
But very early on, as soon as I got this guy, there was a puzzle also where you needed to swap back and forth. Like I needed a big guy to push down rocks and then use.
You do that later on in the tower defense also. When you need to, I think it's about 10 levels in or something. Yeah. You need to actually have a Skylander of that element to build. So, I ended up sitting there watching, going through my collection and seeing if I had all of them. And
yeah, I noticed that in the one I played, I could choose whatever element I wanted.
And try and switch the sheep out with the Trolling Thunder, I think it was, I trapped. That is the guy from the Nightmare Express expansion.
Damn.
Yeah, he's an angry dude. And he can do a kind of a punch thing, yeah. Indian Copan, you're asking what controller do you use when you're playing this game on an iPad? I think we should show that again in case you missed it. I will see if I can aim at the camera. You get the Portal. This is the one for iPad, but in the bottom you actually get a joypad. It is included. You can play co-op on the iPad as well with 2 of these. I think that's a pretty good deal. You're getting a controller as well. It does feel, the first time, I mean, I think the batteries in here, and that's just normal, I think AAA batteries, but they're actually heavier than the joypad. It felt like something I would get out of Kinder Egg or something like that, and but it works surprisingly well. It hasn't failed me once, and it feels quite good, but it's small, as you can see. I've got.
But it's also
you wanted
to have room for it in the portal.
Exactly, you need to have it in the portal. And as I said, you can play without the portal. Then you're using digital Skylanders. You get the 2. You actually get normal in the box.
Okay.
And you can play with touch. But this is there for those of you who hate touch. I do enjoy playing with this. And since the stand, well, since you can actually put your iPad here, it does feel like
that's
a standard
also smart.
console experience. Yeah, it is.
If you're sitting and want to not hold the iPad but want to use a controller, that's a really smart way of doing that.
Someone think, can the villains die? I don't think they can die, but
no,
whenever
they're
out of time, he will.
I actually just did that now to see what happened, and so I just used him until the time ran out. Then it forced me to switch back to my character, and as you can see now, before he was charging back up, and now I can switch back to him.
Exactly.
So then there will be a cooldown where you're waiting for him to get ready again.
And if your main character dies, like this wildfire guy, you either need to swap to a different Skylander, yeah, or you should just put him to rest before he dies.
Yeah.
But I really like the style. I think it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, and as you can see, top left here, it says a certain kind of Skylander is strong in this area, so that's why it's also good to have different kinds.
Exactly.
But you don't really need it because it's not that hard. But it definitely, I played through, I think it was a water area with the water. I was almost said Pokemon, Skylander. And of course that was a lot easier in that you did more damage and all that.
I would say probably you could get through the game with having, I think, 6 different action figures if you were careful about which one you chose, pick one from the mechanical element, the fire element, and the nature, etc. I can't remember the names of the elements, but you get the point.
See here now I could open this up because I had a trap master of that kind. Well, actually, let's just check this area first.
I haven't seen that area, so.
I really like this guy.
When he levels up, you can actually get him to shoot as well.
Okay.
So it's not just close combat. Well, I'm being asked if Disney Infinity or Skylanders, which one do you like the most? The game, I do like Skylanders the most. The collectibles, the small plastic guys, I really like Disney Infinity. But you had it, at least with the figures, the other way around.
For some of the Disney ones, yeah, there's like, I don't know. I think it's really hard, actually, to pick one. I think for some of the figures, I didn't like the Disney ones because it didn't look like how I was used to having them. But some of them look really cool, and I think actually the 2.0 Marvel stuff looks really cool. The game, I didn't play that much Disney stuff. I think it's, I don't know. I think it's hard. I think it's a matter of which, in the end, I think it matters which, do you like the Disney stuff? Do you like Marvel? Do you like the Disney figures? Or I think for a lot of kids it doesn't matter.
And of course there's the creative toy box mode in Disney Infinity. That might be, a selling point for some people.
But other people are not going to want to do that. And then it's like, in some ways I like the Disney stuff because I remember those from when I was a kid, where I feel like if you're 6-year-old now, you don't have, 10, 15, 20 years of history with Disney figures.
That's true.
And they're going to build that up with these guys.
Buzz Lightyear? Who's that?
Yeah. And I'm going to be like, what?
Yeah. You little brat.
Ah, okay.
Do you think Nintendo will ever do a game like this with Pokemon? They should.
Yeah,
that would be smart.
Well, Amiibo is a step
And
in that direction.
Amiibo is kind of getting there, right?
Yeah.
With 12, 11, 12 figures.
Let's see, what am I going to do here?
How long is the chapters in this game? I remember they were really short in the previous games. I think it would be safe to say they are here as well. Between 15 minutes and maybe half an hour. If you go and find the secrets and stuff like that, you could probably squeeze an hour out of a chapter. At least that's, as I said, the expansion. I spent an hour on that one, but I'm pretty sure I could have completed the expansion in like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
So they are short again.
How do I get over there? Like that, and like that. There we go. I want to get all the coins.
Of course.
Mission accomplished!
Well, I should probably mention, of course, that well, I have to leave anyways.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. I am in the middle of the magazine deadline. Oh, a hat! A hat! Hunting hat! Woo! Of course, the next Gamereactor magazine will be out in Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, England, Germany.
Yeah.
In I think around the end of next week. I know for the Danish part we've got the Skylanders review in there, both the iPad version and the Xbox One version. We actually both gave it a 9 in Denmark.
Okay.
Sebastian, who reviewed the Xbox One version, well, he's got 2 kids as well, so I'm sure that influenced it a bit. He was pretty happy with it. I just think it's quite amazing that they actually managed to squeeze in the full game on the iPad.
Yeah.
No, Sweden gave it a 7 out of 10. So I mean, it's pretty high scores. I mean,
Look at
It's
this
definitely a
guy.
good
I have
game.
this badass like knight dude, and then he has that weird hat on now.
gives me a kind of a Bioshock vibe.
Yeah.
With this.
Oh, I thought I could shoot those guys. I guess I can't. Oh, I push it over here. Push it over here. Boom.
Sorry, Lee, I know you don't like this question, but I have to ask, how are the trophies in this game? And is it an easy or hard platinum trophy? I couldn't care less, I don't know. I haven't looked at how many trophies I have at all, but maybe you know that.
I checked quickly, but I haven't really checked it proper. But assuming
You
know,
haven't checked?
But I don't actually spend that much time on it anymore. It's more of a if I play a game a lot and then I like.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a kind of breaking news. We should basically...
I think it's been going in that direction for a while. But
Really?
anyway, I think it should be fairly easy actually, and most kids' games are easy platinums.
So why did you lose interest in that?
I don't know. It's not that I still care, but I
You've
just
grown
care
up.
less.
Oh no!
I still care, but I don't spend that much time on it.
Okay.
I still like it's. I don't know. It's weird. I still like. I'm actually fairly close to getting the Destiny Platinum, which I want, and then it's that where if I spend a lot of time with the game, then I like getting it. But yeah. I might actually get it this weekend, and it's like 0.1% in the world has that trophy or something. So it's like that's sort of cool. If you're, I think someone told me that there's like 25 or 50 people who have that at the moment. So that would be sort of cool to be one of the first to get it.
Exactly, and you're going to do a 2-hour live feed just about that achievement, Well, I call it an achievement, but I meant, an achievement. But
it's an achievement getting the trophy.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I meant. But I just thought some people going there, like, it's not like it's Xbox, shut up.
Yeah.
I needed to clarify it. Can you party play this game in any way? Oh, every game is a party. Well, no, you can play co-op, 2-player on the same screen. It doesn't do any split screen wizardry like the Lego games, so you need to stick together. That's the only drawback I can think of there. But you can
it's fairly
play
easy.
You can also play co-op on the iPad actually. So
I don't know if I actually don't know if I have a controller charged, but you basically just take a figure and put another one on, and then it spawns the second character. We'll see what happens now. We don't have a second controller hooked up right now.
There are too many
Oh,
Skylanders.
so if you have the controller turned on, then you should have another character on there.
Oh, thank goodness you got me out of there. I was starting to worry. I also found out where that awful
The first
zombie
batch of
maze is.
amiibos is out on the 28th of November in Europe, in case anyone is going the Nintendo way. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing here, because I mean, added content in Mario Kart and
Yeah, that
some
would be
of the
cool.
other games.
I might actually
think
buy
that's
a couple of
cool
figures,
idea.
even though I don't have a Wii U.
And it's a fun idea if you buy Link and I mean you get the card in Mario Kart,
be
or
cool,
you
yeah.
can get him as a playable character in a Mario game or something like
Mario
that.
Tennis or something.
Yeah, I think that's a fun idea, and I always also think that buying basically DLC like I did with this
that's cool.
feels kind of good.
Yeah. Although I'm happy going mostly digital now, but this is sort of a cool way to do
Yeah.
for some things as well.
I do prefer digital as well.
Live trap. Okay. I think I actually have that one, so I could trap
Is
it.
the PS4 a touchpad used in any way? I
Let's see
haven't
what
tried
happens.
it. Can you do anything?
I pressed on it here.
Yeah,
I go into
but that's
this.
it. So you're basically that's the.
It's a button.
I think the L2 button on.
It's my experience with the controller has been a lot of games use it in the way of the button, and I think that's because they don't want to spend extra time on developing a feature for one of the games, you know, that can be used in the Xbox version or the Wii U version or the PC version.
Sure.
So,
anyways, my time is up.
yeah, thank you
And,
for joining with me, and then I'll see if I can
Have fun.
can handle this without the expertise and your figures.
Yeah, I am going to grab my guys here. Should I hold on to that one?
No, I think I'm good.
You're fine.
I want to actually play
I'm going
with them a
to
bit. Yeah.
take my Rolling Thunder. Which one had you summoned? I think.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
this
actually
one,
going to
isn't
use
it?
that in a little bit, because I think I need to trap this guy with that one.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can handle this. Damn.
I see the problem.
All right, I'll put on headphones so I can hear what they're saying.
Defeat you. Instead, I have just been incrementally increasing the difficulty. Well, that's about to change.
Damn. See what happens. He should die now, my character. What? Yes. So he needs to rest. We'll put on another guy. Let's put on the other one here. He's ranged, so that should work really well. I can just shoot him from a distance. He's also way higher level. That was one of the problems with the character I played there. I think he hadn't leveled up at all.
Chompy Mage defeated.
What the? What did I do to deserve this? Oh yeah, all that stuff I did. Wow! Who will look after the Chompy?
So I already have this trap in here. So let's see what happens.
It's very dark in here, and it kind of smells like mustard. I suppose we should just accept this, eh, Chompy Puppet? Just go with the flow, man.
All right, so now I have to choose which one I want. I do really like this sheep, but I'm gonna check out this new guy.
I'm the champ of Chomp. Hello? Hello? Are you going to let me out of here? I want to
There you go, Indian Cobra. Another trophy. And here you can see some of the collectibles that Lee talked about. I finished this area, but I'm missing one villain that I didn't pick up. I'm missing elemental gates. I did lose a life. I didn't find all the areas, chests, all that stuff. So there's plenty to do to get everything. And there's actually like a Portal Master rank, which is your overall rank, and then there's also a rank on the different characters.
Tell me, what happened to the chump he made?
Oh, you are not gonna like this, Majesty. He was totally captured. Those Skylanders got him. I kind of forgot how annoying they could be.
You know what that means, don't you? The Chompy Mage might have flipped. He could be working for the Skylanders now.
No matter. He already served his purpose by locating all of the Traptanium we need to build my ultimate weapon of infinite power. Our revenge is almost at hand.
Yeah, about that. This all sounded well and good when we were locked up, but we've already lost 2 of our pack. And I don't feel like being number 3. Maybe it's time for a little change in management.
Is that so?
Yous! What are you doing? I could have chipped it too.
This is pretty cool.
Quiet, fool. Just keep still.
Which character do I like best? I really like this guy. Which camera is it? Is this camera? I like the design of the figure in this one, but I've had more fun playing with the guy I have on now, the Snapshot. But I think I'm gonna play this one that Lee talked about as well. It's really cool, the dinosaur. And then this guy is really cool as well. Maybe I should show it here. This guy is really cool as well. And then the dinosaur. You can see them all here. But I've had a lot of fun playing with this one. I tend to often like playing ranged characters as well.
Just as I suspected. Taking down that Chompy Mage.
But I really want Spyro, the OG Skylander.
Indeed, but it concerns me that the Doom Raiders are acquiring Traptanium.
And as I understood, there's a Spyro and then there's a Dark Spyro or something. So even if you want that, there's multiple ones to collect.
Skylands on the case. That's right.
But one of the, I think, cool things about this game is that, you have different characters, so you can get some variation that way. I tend to create several characters when I play Diablo or Destiny partly to get the variation. And here you just, you don't have to go out and in a menu or something. You just put on a different character and you can play with that. And that's pretty cool.
Check out what Max is up to in the main building. Might be useful.
And I don't think you can get the villains as figures. I haven't seen that. I think that's why you just get the traps here instead. See, completed something, so I get a little prize here.
Turn in the top.
A trinket. Sure, I'll put on the trinket. But let me show you that. Let me put on the other guy here. He's pretty cool. And then I'll show you the sort of tower defense game that we were talking about before.
Why do we come back here after every adventure? Seems kind of weird.
Let's go in here. You see, I'm going to play for this first one that I have completed because I have a low level character, but there's multiple ones you can unlock here where it gets harder.
Welcome, Skylander, to my ultimate challenge. A challenge so ridiculously difficult that you will need a full army of Skylanders to beat it. So, let's see how long you will survive. Now, watch
I really
helplessly
like this
as
guy.
I use all of my minions to break open the mystery box of doom! Each minion that reaches it will attempt to break the locks, which they will do easily.
I don't own Spyro, so he was part of the starter pack for the original game, which I don't have. And whenever I've gotten Skylanders stuff before, I got a special limited edition one at E3 one year. I've given it to kids in my family because I thought they would appreciate it more. We've given them away in competition here at Gamereactor, so I might keep this one myself to play a little bit more, but and I think I might want to get Spyro then, but we'll see. So far, we've given it all away. Spyro is not rare. He's pretty common, I think. He's not part of the new set. But I got a version of a different character at E3 that was like a different color and stuff. But Spyro's pretty normal, but I just need to go get him. I think he's pretty cheap, actually. But then you could get like a dark version of him and stuff as well. Is there problems with the sound, Bass? Start next wave. So it's a little bit easier here than some other games where it just starts the next wave. Here it gives you the option to choose whether you want to start it. And this first one is very easy, but that is sort of a tutorial. You see now I got the option to build this tower on the left, so that helps me out. And then I need to, like, if they get to that, it will take damage and I can heal it, but if they take it out, it dies. Every time I complete a round.
Each time they survive a wave, towers are upgraded, making them much more powerful. When they are destroyed, towers lose all of their upgrades, so be careful. A new tower is available, Portal Master. Now go and activate it.
Build phase.
I'm just gonna get this stuff first. Oh, okay. I don't know if it disappeared or what. Build another tower. And here, last time I played with the water one, and then they would have like slowdown turrets, and this one, see, has different turrets. So I guess if you're, I don't know if you could switch during it, but if you have two Skylanders in here, you can, build different ones and sort of put tactics that way.
Heavy enemies are stronger against towers. Protect your towers.
Going for the tower. Oh, taking damage. Skylamer.
Well done, Portal Master. Now Chaos's treasures are yours. Once you're ready to proceed to the next challenge, or to quit the game, go on to the exit portal.
Let's get some money here, and I'll go buy some upgrades after. It's a pretty good way of earning some money this way. Let's go back to the academy. Yeah, I think for a lot of older grown-ups who've been in the playing games for years, Spyro was the way you got into this. They put him on the cover of the first one, but of course it was just part of the universe now, one amongst many characters. All right, so I'm gonna go down here. This character is so cool. Go over to Persephone, an upgrade. See here, I can actually buy a couple. I can buy several. Let's see what we can do here. Press to unleash a powerful roar attack. Raptor rockets do extra damage. Raptor rockets seek out enemies for sure hit. Chopper blades do extra damage. I definitely want the extra attack. And I want another upgrade. See here, I want this seeking out enemies, I think. Yeah. Oh. I don't have enough for the next one. Let's go up and see if we can get to the next area.
Alright, Skylander, are you ready to go take down the chef and save that special Phoenix chicken, what's it, bird?
Shall be made on the case.
What game made me become a gamer? I'm asked. I think back in the day it was my dad who introduced me. He worked with computers, making newspapers. So we had a computer, Macintosh, and he showed me some games. Well, the first game I really remember playing on that was Wolfenstein. And then I also got a Game Boy, the original Game Boy, and played Tetris and Super Mario. They're called World 2, I think. That's the first things I remember. Played a lot of Game Boy with my friends, played computer, got into Command and Conquer. And then after some years with the Game Boy, I was a member of Club Nintendo in Denmark and got like an ad, basically, a paper on that the Nintendo 64 was coming out. And then I spent a year when I must have been 10 or 11, it came out. And then I spent a year so I got it a year after it came out, I think. I saved up money for it. For a whole year, did all kinds of chores and got money for birthday and Christmas when I could. And then had enough money to go down the day after my birthday and buy a Nintendo 64 and Mario Kart. And that's when it really started. And then I actually had a break when I was a lot older from gaming, where I wanted to do films, so I actually didn't play games basically for like 3 or 4 or 5 years. And then at film school I got sort of introduced to, I think we played Guitar Hero, and then the thing that really happened was I bought Modern Warfare 2. And then that was over. And then Dory showed me, he bought Uncharted 2 played on my PS3. And yeah. That's like the second wave. Far Cry 2 was a big part of it. I think I'm gonna play this a little bit. We'll see how much it'll be. I definitely want to try to, it's a thing that's like, I feel like if you work in this industry, and I sort of want to understand like the things that are big. That's why I ended up jumping into Minecraft and actually ended up really enjoying that. And I want to, try this some more. It's big and a lot of kids in my family play it. So I think I want to play with them as well. And see how much fun I have. So I'll definitely spend more time with it. We'll see if I get proper into it, if it'll be like, oh, I can't stop playing. But I'll definitely give it some more hours and see how I feel about it. Oh, I should actually go upgrade this guy. I have a lot of money for him. So you can see it's like different on, he had 3,000 something. If I put this character on, he has his own amount of money, as I understand. Let's see. Yeah, so you earn the money on the character you're using. So You need to use the character you want to upgrade. You can't just earn it with one guy and then go upgrade another one. So both the level and all the money.
Ooh, nice work.
A flying dinosaur. This guy is awesome. Indian Copeland is asking about. First, he's asking about Modern Warfare 2. I haven't played in a long while, but I actually just this morning thought about going back and playing it. Now the new Call of Duty is coming out, so I don't know if I'll have time for it before. But I definitely want to go back and play it. I've actually thought of not only I want to play the multiplayer for sure, and it's probably still my favorite Call of Duty. But I want to play through the story as well. I've actually thought of going back, maybe playing through all of them, maybe playing through all the Modern Warfare games or something. Maybe we'll do a video or stream on it. But I'm so excited for the new Call of Duty. And there should actually be an article in some of the magazines that I've written. In other countries it's going to be on the website, I think, about my trip to Sledgehammer. So look forward to that. I'm sure it's going to be online as well. At some point at least, maybe first a little bit later. I do want to get back into Minecraft as well. We'll see how that's going to work out, if it's going to be stream or we're just going to play and have some fun. We'll do videos, but I've thought a lot about that, and there's definitely going to be something that I'm probably going to wait a couple of weeks with it to get over some of this there's so many games coming out now, so we're really busy. But stay tuned for that. I'll definitely do something on that. Indian Cover was part of playing Minecraft on stream for me, with me the other time, and now he suggests that I could just leave my PS4 on so he can play on my game. It's interesting, I didn't know, but apparently the way it works is that he joined my game, and then when I turn it off, he gets kicked out. So it's like my PS4 is holding the game. So yeah, but we'll figure something out for sure. I'd love to play that. I'm one trophy away of platinum and on PS3, so I want to get that, and then I want to play it on PS4 as well. Oh.
Shred ahead, troll two.
I've thought about doing something like Minecraft Mondays or something, and then play maybe after the stream on Mondays. Could be fun. Damn. Oh yeah, that's smart. Let me try this guy. It's a tough boss. You can see the other, my Skylanders getting some rest now. Okay. Oh, and he got destroyed as well. So now I need to put on another one. Who do we want to see? I better try one of the ones that's leveled up a little bit. Let's try this guy. It's not my best one, but so this is the thing where you sort of need to level them up a little bit to have a chance. This water archer guy is really high. Oh, he almost pushed me out. Shrednot. Tech trap. That's the other one that Lee has, so I can't trap that guy. I think, let's see the symbol. Yeah, I don't have that. I can't trap him, sadly. I need to go get some traps, I guess.
I want to fight some bad guys too.
Yeah, I better take this guy off. Let's put on, let's try this guy. I haven't seen him before. He's probably gonna have a tough time when he is so low level here.
Zuckerbirds, protectors of the Phoenix Chicken. We won't let anyone get past us. Although we have been standing here a long time and are pretty hungry.
Almost fell out.
Skylanders of the life element are stronger in this zone.
Oh, I picked the right kind. So see, he gets a bonus here. Put down a little trap here.
Now who's green? How about that, choppy puppet? Nice!
He's Vox Mulder says he stole has he stolen the apple gun from Crash Bandicoot? Maybe he has.
Come on, Skylander, bring me in.
Let's put down a little trap here. Level up. He's really good in this area, for sure.
Ooh, that was exciting to watch.
Hey, Skylander, we found the Phoenix Chicken. She's somewhere inside this door, but it appears to be locked. And there is this strange, key-shaped hole.
I think that just means we need a key, right, Glenn? And there might be one over by these trolls.
Ah, yes, a key. The perfect tool for a key-shaped hole. What a coinkydink.
Okay, so I need some acorns for these. I need to find the key. See if I jump down here.
Skylanders of the water element are stronger in this.
All right, let's put on a water one then. I have my trap master here, who's really high level. Snapshot.
Ooh, I think things just went sideways, choppy puppet. Nice use of the lingo there.
So I also leveled up the moves for this one. He has like a charge arrow as well. The charge attack here. Wow, I'm glad I put this guy on. This looks like a tough area. Oh, I got too aggressive there. Let's put on someone we haven't seen before. I guess I want to do one of these small ones here. Let's put on the little eye here. He's probably gonna have a rough time. So that was a really good skunk. See what he can do. Okay, this is not smart.
See victory.
Ooh, that was exciting to watch.
Yes, I have to admit that when I first saw you teaming up with a bad guy, I was nervous. Nervous and also kind of hungry, but after seeing that and eating a sandwich, I now say boom to this whole arrangement.
I'm actually gonna see if this guy is ready again. Oh, this needs rest, and then I need to restart the chapter. Let's see this one.
Fire it up.
Oh, looks like a ranged one as well.
Ooh, a puzzle. I'm good at these. Oh, really? Ready for my big moment.
Ready for another magical upgrade?
Oh, I don't think I have anyone for this one. No, let's see if there's any of these we can upgrade. Maybe this guy?
I've got the edge.
Sadly, the ones we can actually upgrade, I think, are
Take a rest, Skylander, and let the choppy
Ready for
man do
another
his
magical
thing.
are in need of a rest. Let's see this guy. Yeah, we can upgrade him. Let's do the first ones. Oh, press the wrong button.
Eternal power.
Ready for another magical upgrade?
Glory be.
Okay, but let's give this guy a rest.
Bringing the heat.
Ready for another magical upgrade?
I think the game definitely has evolved since Swap Force. Trapping these enemies are really cool. So let's actually see if I have one of the other ones. I think I'll check out. I have one in this one.
Buzzer beak.
Another villain I've trapped.
Let's get started.
Indeed, let's get started. So I guess maybe I need one that can fly. Oh, okay, I need, see, this is one of the ones I was talking about before. I need to push these. Maybe I'm slow and you guys actually noticed that already. I need to push these. There we go. There we have the key that I wanted. Oh, it wants me to push this thing.
Freeze!
I aim to freeze.
Chill Bill. Heating up.
Oh.
Chill Bill defeated.
Let's see which kind he was. Water trap. Do I have a water trap? I do have a water trap. Let's put on a water one.
Remember me as a hero! Hey! What's going on? It's kind of like I am now the one frozen. I do not appreciate this irony.
Chill Bill trapped.
No prob. I can roll with anything. That's why they call me Chill Bill. That and all the freezing I do.
Alright, so who do I want? Slobber trap? I like Chill Bill. Let's keep him.
I aim to freeze. Whoa! Freeze!
He's cool.
Freeze! Freeze! Oh yeah! Freeze! Freeze!
He's really cool, actually. I like him a lot. Ha, and then because the time is running out, this speeds up the music. Let's just switch over.
You, I had better just chill out for a little while here. Hold your horses there, Chief. Chill Bill still needs a little me time.
I am on chapter 3 or 4, I think. See what we can do here. Story scroll, yeah. I found a couple of these before, and that's like a short little read. So we're in chapter 4. Would you like to read it? It's pretty short.
That funny feeling like someone is watching you. That's me. Just making sure you're safe. You're welcome.
It's pretty awesome.
Going in the journal.
And I love how the monster you've trapped that you have on right now, it always has like funny comments for you while you're playing. Oh shit! Can I jump back up? Okay. Well, I wanted to go down anyway, so I guess that fits. Let's use this little key here.
Oh yeah, Chill Bill is charged up and ready to go.
Chill Bill is ready to go. Hyrule Warriors is on Monday. Yeah, so tomorrow we have news and we have Geo Friday nights. We're playing Call of Duty Ghost on PS4. And then Monday we have Hyrule Warriors on Wii U. And Tuesday we have Borderlands, the pre-sequel. And Wednesday we have Final Fantasy. Ingvi and Philip will play that together. Trying to do both PS4 and PC playing together, see if we can get that to work. And then Thursday is not locked down, but then next Friday we have Friday nights with Destiny. And I think we're gonna do the raid again. I'm talking to Magnus about him coming in and giving the raid a go with a new group of people, so we rotate around. Thursday's not locked down because different things it should be locked down by tomorrow, so we'll let you know then what we can do. It's that thing where we want to play games early if we can, we want to get cool prizes if we can. A lot of things in the work with that.
They sound terrible. Problem is simple. No bass. What I need is a bird who can sing baritone. If you can bring me an experienced
That Pinchy, that's so awesome. Evil Within is definitely in the works. I think we'll wait a little bit with that. We had some problems getting the game and the way we did reviews and stuff, but we want to do it, and I think it also fits better with doing it a little bit later. It's more darker outside. Let's see if this guy's ready. Darker outside. Oh, he still needs a rest. Okay, that's too bad. Yeah, darker outside, and we're sort of through some of this review stuff now. There's so many games coming out, we sort of can't keep up, but we'll get to it eventually. So I don't think, oh, that's not even water, that's air. So I don't have a trap master of that. Let's see if I put this on, if I can go through it with a villain of it. I probably can't when it says you need a trap master. Yeah, it needs to be a trap master. So that's why you need the trap master, is why you need to buy figures. So I would be able to enter that area with that. Back to Mr. Freeze here. Chill Bill. I really like it. It is one of my favorite characters, this guy. And just the music. I see here.
Make your way up the aviary and rescue the Phoenix chicken. If the chef gets his hands on her eggs, it will mean kablam for everyone. And not in a good way.
Skylanders of the tech element are stronger in this zone.
So I guess this is why you don't want them to need the rest, because now I could actually see what happens. I have this guy who I really like of the tech element, and he still needs a rest. So I think I need to finish the chapter with this guy. So another reason to have a lot of Skylanders.
Ready to freeze some faces.
Cold front coming in. Oh my god, I love this guy. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. Oh! Let's get this guy. I can't do that. Oh.
Phew. I had better just chill out for a little while here.
A lot of money down there I need to get to. Maybe I should have done those areas first.
What do we have here? Look like a Skylander come to protect his mama bird from the big bad chef. I just want to make an extra spicy omelet and blow everyone up. Is that really such a bad thing? Oh, look like this Skylander don't want us making a spicy omelet do. I know, it all sounds crazy to me. So let's get him! Oh yeah! That's no. Oh boy! Freeze! Freeze!
Hey! What's the big idea, Chief?
Gotta freeze the freeze guy. Ah, you got me.
Freeze!
Ah, you got me again? Okay.
Oh yeah!
Oh, that's smart. See, that move pulls them in, and pull him over, and then get him that way. Stage 2.
Than I imagine. But like they say, you gotta break eggs if you wanna make an omelet. And I do wanna make an omelet. Attack! Inferno bomb. My line of work.
Now I started up. Wanna go ahead and tag me in? Time to cool things down a little.
Oh boy.
Okay, I can't use him on that one. That's unfortunate.
That's no good. Fire claw.
I need some health now. Oh, I got full health from that. There we go.
This recipe calls for more bad guys here, Skylander. And that's okay by me.
I don't know if it's possible to upgrade that time. I haven't had that much time with any of these. But I don't think so. At least that some of them are fairly powerful, so I think it's to not make them too OP.
Who wants a piece of me?
Oh, life trap. I definitely need more of these if you want. I'm gonna switch around here. So yeah, taking him down fairly easy here. There we go.
Cuckoo Clocker defeated.
Life trap. I think I have that. See if this is the right one.
Guess it's bye-bye birdie. Hey, I'm in some kind of cage. Well, might as well start singing then. Cuckoo Clocker trapped. Me? A good guy? Now that's even more cuckoo.
Yeah, okay, so I think then you can't go back. I really want the sheep back, actually. Chef Pepperjack. How boo you? How dare you boo my supreme awesomeness?
I guarantee I have it totally under control.
Ha! Ha! I say! You're just lucky I was passing by. Now observe and see how a true master takes down the Skylanders. Not to mention flawlessly completing my cunning plan of sabotage.
Oh boy.
We saved the Phoenix chicken, but Chef Pepperjack made off with one of her eggs for his omelet of spicy doom.
Are we sure that's a bad thing? I mean, it sounds delicious.
It's a bomb, Flynn, remember?
Oh yeah. We better go after that guy. And probably stop for some lunch right afterwards, because now I'm hungry. My favorite part.
Oh, another trophy. Lots of stuff to find here.
Okay, now that we've got that ship on the run, I have used my secret ninja commando tracking skills to locate his position. Wait, how exactly does one use secret ninja tomato?
That's great, Buzz. Flynn and I will fly the Skylander out there, and we can finally take down this creep.
I should warn you that the chef cruises around in some kind of super blend. Looks a little silly, but it's got some serious anti-aircraft weaponry.
And that's why I outfitted Flynn's ship with some serious anti-aircraft weaponry.
Anti-aircraft weaponry.
Oh, and Skylander, some cool skeleton dude came by looking for you. Why don't you go see what he wants?
Ooh. All right, let's go do some upgrades. Gotta do that.
Ready for another magical upgrade?
Let's do that one.
Fire blast!
And let's see if these guys are back to working. Definitely want to upgrade this guy. I think you have a lot for this.
Rock and roll!
There you go.
Ready for another magical upgrade?
To the arrows. I use that a lot.
Power blast!
Ready for another magical upgrade?
Okay, I don't have money for more. Okay. But let's see about this guy.
Dynamite!
Ready for another magical upgrade?
Okay, we got that one.
Dino power!
Finally, let's see about this guy.
I've got the edge.
I love that hat.
Ready for another magical upgrade?
Okay, we don't have money. I want to use this guy. It's probably my favorite right now.
Dynamite!
Dynamite, that's amazing. Oh, this is where we'd leave. We have 20 minutes left, about something like that. So let me know if there's something you want to see, if there's certain of these Skylanders you want me to use or anything. If you want me to do more story, if you want me to do that wave round thing or whatever you want. So I can show that off if you have any questions.
Let's get the old Rumble Club together again. I can set up some arena challenges back at that nest. Think the birds will mind? Wrong! Oops. Sorry, I kind of did it again there, didn't I?
Nice little birdhouse you got.
Hey, man, dig this. Our band is looking for a backup singer, and every jack prawn from here to eternity thinks they got the skills. I don't have the heart to tell them no. Yeah, I don't even have a heart, period. But I figured if you could defeat these jack prawns in a rap battle, they might get the picture that they're just not cut out for this stuff. Can you help us? But I'll pay you. Like all skeletons, I am totally rich.
Let's go!
All right, let's do this. Rap battle, I am down. I got mad rhyming skills. No. What?
Skeletone Showdown.
Seem to have memories of
Well,
all the
go medium.
Arbo, son of Barbo, child of Larbo. I'm a tree. Follow me. Follow
Okay.
me. All right. Yeah. Follow me. Okay. Go quickly. Okay. Go quickly. All right. Oh, isn't nature wondrous? Speak to me. Cool. Speak to me. Oh yeah. I'm a tree. I'm a tree. Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Just beautiful, baby. Yeah, that's the stuff.
Bring it back. Yeah. Bring it back. Yeah. All right. Tree is my favorite number. Oh yeah. Tree is my favorite number. Excellent. I feel strange now. I'll lead the way.
It's pretty nice, this shit.
I'll lead the way. Okay. I'm a tree. Nature rejoices. Dynamite.
Rocking out.
You've done it.
Terrific.
Your musical feeling has been awesome both in Watch Dogs karaoke and now in this. Oh, Sleeping Dogs, yeah. I didn't do too well in Sleeping Dogs, I think. All right, guys, I think we need to do this on Expert. Are you ready for the challenge?
I'm a tree.
Let's see how much harder this is.
Follow me. Okay. Follow me. All right. Go quickly. Yeah. Go quickly. Oh yeah. Oh, isn't nature wondrous? Speak to me. Cool. Speak to me. All right. I'm a tree.
I think it's good this is on PlayStation because I don't play enough Xbox to know where these are. I always press the wrong button when it tells me to press X because X is lowest on the PlayStation and is left on the Xbox. Oh.
That's cool too. Just not
Damn.
as cool.
Bring it back. Yeah. I'll lead the way. Come to life. Yeah.
Damn, this is getting a little bit harder.
Excellent. I feel strange now. I'm a tree.
Oh, no, I missed one.
Tree. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Bring it back. Okay. Nature rejoices. Dynamite.
And I assume Gamereactor says some things here, the character, so it's going to be different if you play with a different Skylander. Let's see.
Spinning and winning.
I think I'm done now. I think we're good.
Good job. Impressive.
That's not too shabby. Let's see what we can do here. Thursday, things Thursday. Alright, someone's talking about you could actually upgrade the villains. Let's see what he wrote. Okay, I checked. It's possible to upgrade the villains. If you go to Max she should be in almost every single chapter, but it's only up to 3. Okay, maybe if I change over to... Let's do one of the ones that I have been spending more time with. Let's see. I think I had... Oh, that was not... I wanted to swap this one out.
Dynamite!
Buzzerbeak.
No, well, let's do the... was it the water one? Yeah, it was the water one. Let's see about that one.
Chill Bill.
So for people wondering, let's go through the upgrades things again. Max is asking. So the upgrades the coins you use for upgrades. You have a level and you have these coins that you go down here, and maybe it's the same check you have to go over to upgrade the villain. Let's see. Let's do the first. We'll use Chopper. I'll go in here and upgrade him with the coins. Go upgrade, and you see here I can buy things. I've already bought something, so I need to get more money to upgrade next. But let's see what happens if we go like this. If he can be upgraded then. Only Skylanders can purchase upgrades. Tag back to Skylanders to purchase upgrades. Okay. So I don't know where it is you're supposed to upgrade the villain. Let's go to this guy here. I want to see what this does. Oh, this is the villain vault. So these are all the ones I've trapped. That's cool. So I can say I want this guy back. Put in trap. I want that. I want him back in my trap.
Sheep creep.
That is awesome. So all the ones you've collected you can put back in the trap. That's really cool. Awesome.
This here is a special game, Skylander. Where does it lead to? Some very special places. That's why it's such a special game, you know?
And if you want to check these places out, you're gonna need magic items to open them up. Special magic items?
10 minutes left. Let's see what we can do. Actually, you know what? I think I'll go do another one of these round ones and see if we can do the next one. We already did one. Let's see if we can unlock the next one. Let's see. It's almost level 7.
I'm taking it easy on you so far, Skylanders, but now prepare to meet the
I love this guy.
that you so evilly deserve.
I would imagine someone talk like that in real life.
Specific elements to build towers. Move a Skylander near a tower spot and activate it to create a tower.
Okay, now I can only build where I have that. But see, I can build here. And actually now, I didn't even plan this, but let's see if I can do this. Can I build like this? That is pretty awesome. I did the perfect combo here. I'm just gonna ruin... Alright, I pick these up first. So I guess that's why you then want sets like this, or if you play co-op, you know, you could have 2 Skylanders on. Gotta get all the money. We can upgrade after. Yep, let's start it. Start next wave. Let's do this. Gotta protect the chest.
Wave. Start.
7 waves remaining. Oh, they're attacking my tower.
Tower fully regenerated.
So when I go close, I regen the tower. Alright, we did it. It does have a little bit of Ratchet and Clank feel. I agree, Max, for sure. The humor and the style and the weapons and... Skylamer?
Prepare yourself for
Plan B?
Watch out, Skylander. You must avoid the falling chunk.
Oh, damn.
Want to get hurt.
Oh. Is that gonna keep going? Okay, it's not. That's good. Range for the win. Level up. Awesome.
Of the hunt.
Okay, let's see.
Upgraded.
Alright, I'll have to check up on that whole villain upgrade thing. Quick question on PS4, does the trophy always pop up on the opposite side than on the PS3? Yes, it does. I didn't even think about that it actually was the opposite side, but I guess it is. But it always pops up the same place. And Max says he got the GTA yoga mat today, by the way. And yeah, he got the game as well. So everyone got a game, as I promised, that was participated in the end. From our shelf of just random games we have lying around. No one got the same one. I will say we got even cooler GTA stuff to give away at some point. We'll probably give that away in 1 or 2 GTA streams on next gen. But more info on that coming soon. Oh! Gotta heal the tower here.
Tower fully regenerated.
Earning a lot of money on this. Probably a good way of leveling up. Yeah, and I think on Coburn says sometimes on PS3, I think it's if you had a lot of games and a lot of trophies, sometimes it would pop late. And it could be really scary when you like was going for like a hard trophy and then you like got it and it's like, where's my trophy? And then it took some seconds sometimes before it popped. One thing I've noticed as well with playing some games here in the office and some at home, sometimes I... Oh wait. Sometimes I play a game at home and then continue my save here. Often the trophy then pops again in the office here when I've transferred my save because it hasn't had time to sync the trophies. But I think this is a pretty fun mode to actually have some variation in the game as well if you just want to fight. And it seems a little bit harder and to plan a little bit better, have the right kinds of Skylanders to be able to fight these guys. Oh, gotta heal this tower. So when I stand near it, I heal it. I think that's it. Wasn't it 7 waves?
Power fully regenerated.
Let's see. I guess we have maybe one more wave. Fits with the time. We have 2 minutes left, I think. I think this is the last wave. See if we can do it.
Start.
Oh, 3 waves remaining. Okay, I gotta do this quick then. All in. Let's use this villain here.
Wave complete.
Just gonna try to get to the next one quickly. Pick up the coins after.
I'll take it from here. Wave. Start.
2 waves remaining. Okay, let's do this.
Fully regenerated.
Attack mode. Alright. If you switch Skylanders, you lose them. No, not at all. All the Skylanders you still have as figures you can always go back to. If it dies in like an area, we experienced that before, then you can't use it in that area again until you like completed it. You can choose to restart it if you want, and then you have it back when you've when you're out of that mission. And villains, you can always go back and get in the academy as well. You don't lose anything. It's good, I think. Okay, this is. And the thing is, actually, it doesn't even matter if they kill my towers. It's about protecting the test down at the bottom here. Top of the screen, bottom of the screen here. But of course, it's easier if you have the towers to help you. Heal this little boy up here. I love this guy. Oh, maybe he's thinking if I switch doing this, if I lose. I actually haven't tried that. I think you'll be able to do that if you're Skylanders with eyes. You'll probably be able to switch over if you feel like it's better. But I think we'll have to save that for another time, since it will probably take too long to go in. But yeah, it's around that time where we have to stop for today. Remember to join us tomorrow when we have news and GR Friday nights, Call of Duty on PS4. Just collecting the last loot here. Last bit of money. Have plenty of money for an upgrade. Monday, Hyrule Warriors. Tuesday, Borderlands pre-sequel. Wednesday is Final Fantasy. And yeah, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. As always, if you missed part of it, you can always go back and watch the replay on the site. And there's other cool videos go up. I put up some Destiny videos from when I played the Raid on hard and from when I played Iron Banner, so check that out. More of those coming as well. And of course we have all the interviews as well, so remember to check that out. And as Lee said, the new magazine is almost here in all the countries, so check that out as well sometime next week. And other than that, I'm just gonna say thank you for watching as always. It's been super fun, and I hope to see you in another stream another time. Have a nice rest of the day. I'm out.
Ready for another magical upgrade?
Power blast!
Ready for another magical upgrade?